Hey everybody, it's Mark Ruggiero here, Clark Commando 1983, and this is actually going to be, I guess, part one of a new thing I'm going to do. And let me just say up front, if you like it, then please like and subscribe to my channel. If you don't, well, then you won't, right? So no worries. What is this? I'm going to call this a Fireside Chat with Mark. I'll eventually put them in a playlist. And this one's from April 2nd, 2024. And what's the purpose of this? Well, I think my plan is I'll spend 20 to 30 minutes at the most talking about my cancer fight, my wife's cancer fight, wargaming, whatever comes to mind. Yes, maybe I'll even talk a little bit about my politics. I don't know. But really what it is I just want to share with you guys and ladies, if that's there, who I am and where I've been and what my journey through this life has been. And hopefully I'll be here for a while longer. But as most of you know, or a lot of you know, I'm fighting stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And just to be blunt, 5-year survival just ain't that great. But anyways, and this, I just been like giving this some thought and I want to do it. And that's why I do my channel. And so let's start on the journey. So, first things first, I was 58 years old. I was born in September 1965 and married for a long time. A lot of you know that. 2 grown boys, 36 and 35 years old, and got 5 grandkids. The newest one's about 3 months old. So, and I don't want to bore you with that. But I love wargaming, and you know that. But I want to share just like some immersion, some joy in that. Currently, as you've seen on the channel, I'm working on Unconditional Surrender as I prep for GMT West coming up here in April. I'm going to be wrapping up the Barbarossa. I'm going to do a couple of turns. My next video should follow soon, where I'm going to show the results of the German turn, do the Russian turn, and I'll probably play a turn or two. And then my goal is going to be to set up the campaign, start walking through that, and get the game fully prepped to bring to GMT West, doing a 3-player game of that. So I'm pretty excited about that. Like I like to say, my brain is always way ahead of what my body allows me to do, so I need some lead time. And then coming up in June, I'm planning on going to Game More up in Oregon, which will be pretty fun. Me and my friend Jim Jones are going to play decision games. Toller Krieg Axis Empires Ultimate Edition. I'm really looking forward to that. Currently, I'm doing a 4-player. We do it every Sunday at my house. And it's my second game of that. Just incredible. I've done a couple of update videos on that. If you're new at all to my channel, or it's the first time, I've done trips down memory lane where I bust out an old game, and I guess you could call it kind of an unboxing, but I talk a little bit about fond memories of that and share some experiences with it. And I hope that always brings you some, that 12-year-old. What's some of my favorite, then I've done videos out of After Action Report, Learn to Play. I've done a couple of unboxings, but everybody does unboxings. And not that I won't do more or have them from time to time, but, hey, an unboxing is an unboxing, right? And Mo over at Joe's Game Table does a great job on those. And Artie over at Ardwolf's Lair does really good job with those. Oh, excuse me, that's the cancer speaking. And also, those guys will eventually, when I do pass, they'll be doing an online memorial for me, which I really appreciate them. And hopefully if they see this video, but I'm putting together ways for them to get access to my pictures and videos. And honestly, that's a way me and my wife have had such phenomenal support from the wargaming community. And I just wanted people to have a chance to come together when the time comes and say, that Mark was a son of a bitch, right? So anyways, because those kind of things are for the living. So, and I want people to be able to celebrate our hobby. And I don't know if it will happen. I'm not putting them on the spot, but they've talked about maybe making some kind of annual event where, what's Mark's favorite game? That's always the tough part, right? Because I always like to say I'm like Mikey. I'm the kid that, hey, if it's a war game, I'll find something I like. I don't really have the time to be critical of games. Not that I haven't had some games that, that weren't necessarily my favorites. But I really salute all the creators, the designers, everybody in the hobby, because they got a really tough job. And without them, we don't have a hobby, right? So, I actually appreciate, there's only been one game in my life that I just really didn't like. So, and to save you from asking, it was Avalanche Press, John Prado's Third Reich, and John Prado's had nothing to do with it. And you know what? I'm not raining on your parade. That might be your favorite game in the whole world. And if it is, like I like to say, enjoy your journey, right? Because I know there's games I like that people are like, that game's this or that, and it's, I don't know, I just love it. I want to do every show that I do here, or when I do these videos, I'll try to talk about some different stuff, from the old Avalon Hill days to what I currently love. Obviously, you've seen it, but I got it sitting here. I'm going to show you. This is what I'm working on right now. Got the second printing. If you happen to want to watch my videos and try it, like I've said in the videos, make sure you get the Living Rules and Playbook from the GMT website. And I didn't see it there, but it could be. But on BGG, there's an updated player aid cards that are really handy, and they are a little bit different. I've done videos on my books, so who knows, before my time's up, I might show you some. I do have everything from Napoleonics, right? Crisis in the Snow, James Arnold, which would be appropriate, right, for the Isle Out campaign. I do have a book collection that's just wonderful. I love my books. I love my games. I even love bookmarks. Let me show you these couple. Let's see. I got a couple I think that are kind of cool that I picked up off of Amazon. I know they're just bookmarks, right? But some James McPherson's. I've been really interested in the Civil War, and especially studies on their colored troops and their contribution. World War I, I'm just throwing up some examples. You've probably seen some of these, but I got stuff on trench warfare. Did some videos on Der Weltkrieg. It was just a lot of fun. Love that series. And I got so much stuff, and I'm getting rid of a lot of it. Sadly, but it's all good. Some people have been gifting me games. I still buy some here and there. And you can see behind me this small part of my collection, right? I've given tours of that before. Some of my favorite Roger McGowan artwork and from Squad Leader. Thank you, Roger. Man, who doesn't remember the iconic stuff for that game, huh? Wasn't that great? And I've played that in ASL for a really long time. And my love affair with books, and it is ridiculous, like my games, because I'll never get to them all. I recently picked this up from watching another YouTuber. But I know it's backwards, but Japan's Pacific War, Personal Accounts of the Emperor's Warriors. And I love reading memoirs and whatnot. And I forgot exactly, but this one's by Peter Williams. Japan's Pacific War, Personal Accounts of the Emperor's Warriors. And I've been kind of getting more and more into the war in the Pacific. Some good stuff. I also had a fellow YouTuber, and I apologize, sent me this. I saw him using it one of his. This thing is humongous. Like, look at this. It's ridiculous. But it's awesome. And I saw that. And I said, oh my God, where'd you get that? He's like, oh, Mark, I'll send you one. It looks like he got it. Eva Go 15-inch black something lizard and snakes, but made in China. But it's like a humongous tweezers, right? Just phenomenal. And then I got this for my videos. I don't use it a lot, but a pointer. Then I can be like very academic, like over here we advanced and da 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 da. But you know, it's just fun, right? You know, I just really want this to be let's, get to know Mark Ruggiero. So if you have maybe some questions you want to ask me, ask in the comments, I'll answer, or maybe I'll address it in my next video. I have no idea how often I do these. We're about 12 minutes in. So, and I've shared a lot, I want to say that, part of my mantra, some of the things I've learned in my fight with cancer is, excuse me, no, but yeah, I know that's cancer speaking. Sorry, you're getting to really know me, aren't you? But, nobody's promised tomorrow. And what I like to say is that, everybody's just, you need to live each moment. And I know wargaming brings me a lot of joy and distractions. And my functionability each day it's very mixed bag. It's, if I'm lucky, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours a day. When I am playing a game, I'm good for like 8 hours, especially when my friends come over and we play, or if I'm fortunate enough to make it to an event like, GMT West is going to be. And, when I get done, boy, let me tell you, it's like, okay, they're gone now. I'm going to go to sleep or whatever. But, gaming, yeah, huge for me. Me and my wife, we've appreciated all the support. The GoFundMe has been wonderful, very helpful for our medical expenses. The, people that are buying my games, just thank you so much. Thank you. Because even with decent insurance in America, and our system is broken, it's rather expensive. So, what else I got here I want to show you guys? I've been really, really, really intrigued by just reading odd stuff, and my read list is huge. Like, this is Against the Odd magazine, Blind Faith, The Hussite Wars, 1419 to 1434. No idea if it's any good, but look forward to reading that. What else I got down here? Tarawa, Got some old Command magazines. All Quiet on the Western Front for Moment in History. Who remembers this, huh? I know you're looking at the top of my head, right? Look at this. This is, honestly, I love this game. And this copy's unpunched, and I want to get it to the table again. There's so many things I want to get to the table. Let's be honest. It's just unreal, I'm sure. But this is a Ted Ray Sear design. A lot of fun. I know because I have played it. Looking at what else I got. I even like my alternate history stuff. Samurai Sunset, Command Magazine. Been on my playlist for about 1,000 years. So hopefully I'll get to that. Great magazine that was done by Ty Bomba back in the day. Always enjoyed it. Inchan's a really good game from that. They did one on Hamburger Hill. I forgot what the title was, but that's really good. I've got Battles from the Age of Reason, Clash of Arms. How grand are those? And a lot of you know, you've seen my videos. I do La Bataille. And here we are, 16 minutes in now. I know, like, I'm on a clock, right? I'm not. But if you have suggestions, what you'd like to see me ramble on about or talk about, you know, let me know in the comments. Because honestly, guys, your likes and comments don't go unnoticed, and I really appreciate it. I was fortunate that, you know, we all sadly know Dean Essig passed recently from the Gamers and MMP. And I did want to say I was very fortunate to get to do a lot of interactions with him over the years since the 80s. And if anybody watching this has a new game company or something, like, I've always done my best to support. But I wanted to say this. I was fortunate because if you may have seen the video, I got to do an ode to Dean before he passed. And I did that because I thought it was important. B, my understanding is he actually may have seen it, and I hope he did. Because I think it is important that we, like I said, celebrate the creators in this hobby. And honestly, this goes for anybody in your life. Like, and I'm not here to obviously tell you, I'm just sharing. Tell them now, you know, what they've done to bring you joy or what they mean to you. And, you know, it's all that we have in this world, honestly. And I know part of my mantra, and, you know, some of you that have seen my stuff on Facebook, I'm pretty passionate about some things in life still, and, you know, my politics included. And maybe I'll share that someday, because I used to be I'll just be honest, I'm very lefty now. So I am, sorry. I used to be super right wing, so not anymore. It wasn't like a light switch came on. I have my own reasons. Maybe I'll do a show on that someday. Maybe not. I don't know. I want my thing to be about wargaming. But, you know, anyways, back to Dean. Just amazing series of games, amazing creator. Is going to be missed. And I know on Facebook I commented about, for their Line of Battle series, you know, I know he was working for a long time on a game for the Wilderness. And Carl Fung responded he's going to be taking over as the guru, and that will be one of the games he's doing. That basically they got to work on the rule book and some other things, and I don't know if I'll live long enough to see it. I hope I do. But that should be out eventually someday. And highly recommend Line of Battle, Civil War Brigade. Part of my channel, I will do some more Learn to Play for Civil War Brigade. If you look through my playlists, I'm going to have, excuse me, I already did a couple videos. So anyways, I think that's about it for now. I'm going to try to take some notes. I don't know how often I'll do these fireside chats, but this is part one. And I'm going to share with you who I am, period. You know, games, maybe what's going on. You know, maybe you won't be interested. Maybe you will be. Maybe I'll get 2 views. I don't know. I'll do the video, but next up will be my part 5 of Learn to Play After Action Report. I'm excited to do that for Unconditional Surrender. There'll be some exciting developments on the Eastern Front for Barbarossa. Genius game. I got to tell you, I played this quite a bit when it first came out in 2014 or so. And I will say this, my replays are not ideal in no way, shape, or form. But in fact, you'll see when I do my next video, I did a pretty boneheaded move with the Germans. But, you know, I just let it fall where it is because my goal is to teach the rules, not ideal play. And you'll still have to read the rules. I think I've already said it like 5 times, but please comment, like, let me know what you think. Mark, it sucks. I'm never going to watch this again. Mark, I enjoyed it. Thank you. Mark, screw you. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Because I love you guys and ladies. I think I got a couple that watch. This is Mark Ruggiero, Clark Commando 1983, signing off for now. And until my next video, Friday coming up here. There'll be another Ruggiero's Corner. If you're interested in that, you can look at my live, and it will have upcoming shows. I'm going to be on with my buddy Scott Bell from my high school days. So that should be really fun. And by the way, I'm looking for guests for that. So if you're on Facebook, that's my show where I make you the War Gamer the star. And anyways, onward and forward, and more to come. All right, take care. Bye.